YouTube, please, please, don't give me a strike for this.
Fearman Slaughterhouse, where 10,000 lives are taken daily, 10,000 innocent lives slaughtered here for no more than the taste buds of humankind, of humans. Here we have the truck approaching, where approximately 300 animals are stacked into this truck. We're gonna stop this truck so we can bear witness. Oh, I almost got run over.
So, a vegan thought it would be a good idea to take on a truck, and I did not include all of that because there was a lot of bad language at the very end, so I kind of cut that video short, about 15 seconds, but I'm sorry, man. I have to laugh at this because what person in their right mind thinks it's a good idea to stand in for, oh, wait, that's right, liberals, leftists, SJWs, they go and they protest in the street. Obviously, this right here was an individual, being the truck driver, that obviously did not seem to care that somebody was in front of him, and quite frankly, I don't blame him, but I want to talk about this for a second, guys. This video here is not going to be that long, but there's going to be a small, slight update in towards the end of the video. I promise it won't take but a second to actually get it out there. But I just want to kind of talk about the stupidity of the left just a little bit, especially considering the fact that tomorrow I will not be around. So this video is being done on Monday night, and it will be out sometime on Tuesday. And it looks like there may be one more video going out with that as well. But let me just go ahead and say this really quick. Stupid is as stupid does. Now, apparently these vegans, they kind of sort of got it in their, they've got it in their brain that they can go to meat packing plants and protest and whatever. This right here, I think, was a hog truck, which, by the way, I mean, it takes a lot of cojones to stand near a hog truck, especially considering how bad they stink. If you've ever been down south, chances are you have been near a hog farm, so therefore you understand exactly what pig crap smells like. It's not exactly a fun experience. But this right here is just more and more examples of stupid is as stupid does. It's almost like it's a sign of things to come. Now, guys, speaking of stupid is or stupid does, I think I'm going to go on a small, slight tangent here, speaking of the left. You know, anytime I ever hear anybody talk about free healthcare and why it is that they want free healthcare, I mean, all I need to do is just show you this photo here so that way you guys can kind of sort of understand why it is that I'm not okay with free healthcare. I mean, obviously, we would all love to be able to go to the doctor and get fixed if we're sick. But then again, though, at the same time, though, if you don't stuff pizza in your face 24/7 and you don't sit around and drink sugary drinks, then guess what? Chances are your health will probably be a lot better. I mean, I understand that I smoke, but still at the same time, though, I don't sit around and eat like a freaking pig. I mean, if you do this type of stuff to yourself, guess what? I don't think the taxpayer should have to pay for that. Exactly the same exact way that this individual right here is probably going to try to sue the meatpacking plant for one of its drivers basically running him over. Who else was it? I want to say it was Gage Grosskreutz. That's right, Gage Grosskreutz, the dude in the Kyle Rittenhouse ordeal, the one guy that actually got away that Kyle smoke checked. He thought it would be a good idea to sue the city of Kenosha, even though he was clearly in the wrong. You see, I don't understand the victim mentality. And now, guys, you're probably thinking to yourself, you're probably going to talk about mental illness here in a second. Now, guys, I did do a video a while back on liberalism being a mental health disorder, and there will be a video out this week, bit of a project that should be out on Wednesday, discussing why it is that most left-wingers are in fact mentally ill, and is actual scientific proof to show that they do, guess what, have some form of mental illness, or maybe more than one or two. This right here is obviously another example of it. I mean, what type of an idiot thinks it's a good idea to go step in front of a truck? And it's like this guy was actually preparing for it. Now, normally I would not applaud anybody for running somebody over, but then again, though, at the same time, though, it's not like he actually smashed this guy. This truck driver was actually being very, very, I would say that it was just a good old-fashioned love nudge is what it was. Just kind of push the guy out of the way for being freaking stupid. Like I said before, what idiot jumps in front of a truck hoping that it would stop? Okay, I mean, I'm just kind of baffled even just now bringing that up, but still at the same time, though, you have to be a special type of crazy to do this. Which, gang, brings me to the actual update section of this video. Now, guys, I told you at the very beginning of the year that we're going to be going to projects, and that right is true. What I do want to update you on is that there's going to be some changes to my actual YouTube page itself. There's a little bit of music going on in the background. I apologize for that, but there is going to be some things that are going to be going on during this period. For example, my actual YouTube page itself is going to be getting a bit of a rework. What I'm going to be doing is all takes that were done from 2021, actually, excuse me, 2022, 2021, they're going to go in what I call the old section. You'll probably see them in the playlist as old or marked as old takes. And of course, everything else is going to be separated. It's going to go like this right here. John Claymore versus Social Justice Warriors. There's also going to be a John Claymore versus the Culture War. And then, of course, the Culture War, of course, and societal projects and stuff like I'm doing now, like the project on why the left is so mentally ill. And there's even going to be a section on pop culture, which is already a section there right now where I'm going to talk about I guess you could say some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about in the very next video that I do that will be coming out tomorrow to go along with this one right here. If you've ever played the video game The Last of Us, you probably would understand, especially given the episode 3 of the HBO miniseries, you'd probably understand why I would be talking about that. But I want to talk about that because obviously Hollywood propaganda needs to be exposed as well. I haven't really done that. And I also would like to use some films, of course, to kind of like help explain where we are in society. What, for example, there was a guy who did a video a while back, guy's channel name, Empire of the Mind. Very, very good channel, by the way. I may even leave a link to that channel for you guys to see. He did a video a while back on why it is he feels that A Clockwork Orange is liberalism going mad. Now, I agreed with the video, but I think that right now the situation we're in is more akin to Death Wish. I keep saying it from time to time when I do videos on crime or whatnot, where I say, hey, look, I think that we're about to open up a society of Paul Kerrs. These people just aren't going to care. They're going to go out there and just do whatever to you in response to your stupidity. So I just want to go ahead and kind of throw that out there. Also, something else, too, to expect this year is a second channel or a backup channel to go with this one here. I haven't exactly thought about it yet, but basically the idea would be to still talk about society, see where it is that we're going, where we're going at, projects, et cetera, that type of stuff there. But if you go to my channel, you're going to see that a lot of the older takes are going to be moved to an old take section on the video playlist, meaning that there's going to be a bit of a rework. I just figure I would just kind of throw that out there. But in the meantime, though, don't go around there eating a bunch of fat, sugary foods and then come back and expect me to pay for it, being the taxpayer. And also, one more thing, too. Don't go out there and sit in front of trucks expect that you're going to stop truck drivers from running you over just because you don't like the idea of people eating meat. Once again, something else in society that, quite frankly, we've got to make fun of. And that right there is probably going to be a bit of a theme of the channel going forward. I think the best thing you can do at this moment in time is just make fun of these SJWs because they're mentally ill anyways. And what is the best way to get them to stop? You ostracize them. You make fun of them for being stupid. Now, guys, with that there being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this video right here down and get to work on the next video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the notifications bell so that way you know when videos come out. And please leave a comment in the comment section. I'll see you guys later.